Those are still good.
Exactly.
That's what's the thing is I just need to get in and do it, and once I start doing it, I'm gonna want to keep doing it. It's just the initial, like, get your lazy ass in the gym. But I really wish my gym had a pool because I love to swim, and I just like
Best exercise for you.
I would
And you
love,
need to find a new gym.
There you go.
I do. I mean, I should just get a gym for the pool, and then my other gym, Planet Fitness, for my other stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, because I love to swim, and like I cried when I covered my pool a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, you're in Florida, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you ever cover your pool?
Do I ever I don't own a pool.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And
Does anybody ever close their pool in Florida? Is there a season where people close their pool?
well, when it's winter, people get like really cold.
Well,
you see boots and jackets.
what's cold to
Normal
you
people
guys?
are like, what is wrong with you people? They're like, no, seriously, we're not used to 70 degrees. We're not used to 50.
The 60s?
60. I kill for 60 right now. It's like 40 here.
Yeah,
It was 40.
50s are winter.
It was 40 rainy and like hurricane winds for the last 2 days here.
Well, see, we get the hurricane stuff all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hot wind. To us, it's hot wind.
True. Well, sometimes it's cool wind, but our summer's been really rainy all summer long.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Florida on vacation in like a February, and I was walking around in shorts, flip flops, and a hoodie, and people were looking at me like I was out of my mind. They were all like in winter coats. And I'm like, do you understand? It's like 12 degrees where I'm from.
Yep, I'm from Minnesota, so it's like
Oh,
negative
yeah.
45 degrees there.
You know about that. That's
I'm not moving back.
So how did you? I mean, you had a couple of ring names, but how did you wound up with the ring name Rain?
Well, my friend's name is Rain, and I'll just say it. My first wrestling name, which was for a whole 2 shows, was Bonnie the Body, because I'm from Minnesota. And he thought that should have been my name, and I absolutely hated it. So, the next show I was like, oh my God, I can't think of anything. And my girlfriend's name is Rain. And I said, can I just use your name? And she said, yes. And I said, cool, done, I'm changing it. I do not want to be Bonnie the Body ever again.
Bonnie the Body. I mean, I guess that would work if you had like Jesse the Body as your manager.
Right? But no, I did not want to be known as Bonnie the Body.
Yeah, that didn't take really much creative thinking there. So,
Well, a lot of his characters on the shows didn't need much creative thinking. We'll just say that.
So what have you been like doing other than you said your challenges? What have you been doing? Have you done like any shows, any conventions, or
Signings or anything?
signings, reunion tours, anything?
Well, I haven't done anything since I retired, except for go to the Shine shows, help the girls out with some of the matches. They message me about personal things, issues, decisions to make with their career. I help them out with that. I support the girls in every single way that I possibly can, because I can't do everything for them. I have a couple girls that I've been training, and that's pretty much it. I did a photo shoot for the first time yesterday with Modern Myth or Friday with Modern Myth before Shine.
Mm-hmm. How I gotta ask, because we've had April Hunter on this show a couple of times. How is it to work with her? I mean, she's like a physical specimen.
Working with April, she's only ever managed me. I've never physically worked with her, but she's a great bodyguard. Nobody messes with you. I've hidden behind her many of times. She's always protected me when she was out there with me. I think there was only one time that she had some stuff going on, and she was also suspended anyways, and I had to wrestle myself without her, but I still came up victorious anyways.
And because I saw when we saw a video, she sent me some video clips of her like in ring wrestling before the second time she came on the show, and and she was wrestling guys, and she was literally flinging them all over the ring.
Yeah, she used to be just a beast. Now she's just like the Punisher. She's the one that comes out and just protects us girl wrestlers and, takes care of business for us as manual labor on the outside.
So, again, I'm like looking at this list of people that you've wrestled. I mean, you've wrestled Amazing Kong, which a lot of us know as Karma, Mia Yim, Angelina Love, Jessica Havoc, Taylor Made. It just now, like I say, now these names everybody knows from TNA and from Shine and from TV, and I guess that's got to make you like kind of like look back and smile and kind of feel like you had something to do with, kind of like something to do with their career, or whether positive influence, or maybe they've learned something from you in or out of the ring. I mean,
I've heard some of them say that, they used to watch my tapes. Oh, God, I made you myself. My tapes growing up, and when they first broke into the business. And some of them, we had, like, I had Malaya Hosaka and Lexi Fife. They were my wrestling mommies. So, it took a while before I found them, because I came from a place where it was just men that I wrestled and trained with, Eddie Sharkey area. Mm-hmm. But I, eventually found women, and it just changes your training, it changes your perspective, it just changes everything, and it teaches you so much more. And, they guided me with really, really tough love, and I pretty much do the same back. I've been very hard on Jessica Havoc over the years, Allison Kay. I started being really hard and rough on them in WSU days. Mm-hmm. And I think it's definitely tough love, but they learn really quick from it. And also, if I don't give you tough love, I don't really like you. So they know I love them. I've also been very rough on Mia Yim, definitely Taylor Made, and a few of the other girls, definitely. I mean, Hungary, she's my veteran, so.
Have you ever wrestled or had any encounters with, because you said WSU, with Angel Orsini?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was the one I was wrestling when I first went there. I went there when I was bouncing back and forth between Mexico and WSU. So whenever I was back in the States, Mick was flying me up wrestling. So I wrestled, when I first started there, I wrestled AJ, Brittany Savage, Angel Orsini, and then I started having feuds with like tag matches, tons of tag matches when I was in and out. And then I had a few long feuds with Mercedes and long matches. And that was just before Mick sold. And as soon as he sold, I was done.
Okay. Where can fans reach you on social media?
On my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I think the only one that's still technically wrestling related only is the Twitter, but I post everything everywhere. So.
Okay.
Yeah, those three things. I had just the wrestling Facebook page, but it was too many. I wasn't wrestling anymore, so I took that one down.
Well, we definitely, at a later date, we want to, get you on the phone and talk to you, maybe about bringing you up north to do a signing meet and greet convention, and
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, everybody I talk to knows who you are, and that's only a good thing. You got a lot of people who watch Shine Wrestling and WSU that would love to see you again.
Well, I would love to definitely come up and see everybody and chit chat, sign some autographs, hang out a little bit. I haven't done that in a while. Obviously, I've been anywhere since January 2014, so I think it's time.
All right. I like that. I like to hear that. I like to hear that exuberance. But thank you though for coming on the show, and we'll definitely be in touch with you soon. We'll get some things done. We got some conventions coming up, and we'll make everybody happy, make you a little money.
Oh, great.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, Bonnie. Thank you again for calling.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for having me on. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. It's Bonnie Maxon, ladies and gentlemen, former Shine, Shimmer, WSU, and TNA superstar. You saw the list.
Yeah, the list of...
There were still people on that list. Melina.
Who else do we see on there?
I forgot
it was just the list goes on, and I mean, to say that her and her friend that got into business with her travel with the likes of CM Punk and Colt Cabana. It's like... It shows that she's been up and down the East Coast, West Coast, all over the place, and really done some work.
And and Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah.
Let's not forget Mexico.
But I mean, she's wrestled the best. She's traveled the best, learned from the best, and hey, I mean, I would absolutely love to be able to meet her and travel with her and do a convention or something.
Absolutely, and. Getting back to Warriors of Wrestling last night, we had a really, really good time. So thank you, Joe Bellini.
Yes, of course, Joe. Take off the Bills jerseys, please, Joe. Take off the Bills jerseys.
Yeah, he's like
it's only New York team, bro. Listen. He was wearing a McCoy jersey yesterday, and I was like, Joe.
He did 3 wardrobe changes. He thought he was at the Oscars, man. He was doing wardrobe changes yesterday.
He was. He come out to the ring. He's wearing a black T-shirt. He comes back to us. He's wearing a McCoy jersey.
He's.
We love Joey B though. Joey B's a good guy.
He was at Legends yesterday.
Yes, he was.
He was doing a lot of pacing and nervous walking.
Yeah.
But I hope everything worked out for him. And if not, please, I don't want to read in the paper that you killed Richie.
Love you too, Richie.
With the street cone shirts, gotta go. You gotta come on, black, neutral, blue. Come on,
blue, even red.
I even deal with
red.
purple.
Purple.
I might call you Barney, but I still
pink?
deal with it. No
pink, no
he
yellow,
was wearing
no
bright
orange.
Yellow, orange. You look like a street cone. Meanwhile, you're wearing an orange shirt.
Yeah, but I'm wearing a Mets shirt though.
Rock the orange.
Go green.
Orange is the new black.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah. Just not that way.
Just not that way. None of us are going to be thrown in the jail cell, it's all right.
Nope, not at all. Nope. We like to get special thanks out there to the entire staff of everybody who was responsible for putting Legends of the Ring together, and of course, the Crown Plaza Hotel and all those people. Awesome job. We like to thank China and her publicist for... we had a nice conversation.
Great, like them. 20, 30, 40, 50-minute conversation with the gentleman.
Yep, and we hope this leads to an interview with the ninth wonder of the world.
Yep.
Warriors of Wrestling and Joe Bellini. Thank you very much. Richie DeGreg, Eric Sims, John Mendocino, and of course our guest today, Bonnie Maxon, Casey Carlisle, Justin Credible, Dave Mucciarello, Cowboy Bob Orton, WWE Hall of Famer. Thank you very much. The entire staff of the Sheraton of Raritan Center in Edison, New Jersey, Villamonte Pizzeria, and Mike's Olympic Grill in Staten Island, New York, and of course the fans.
The fans. It's all about the fans.
Not just ours, but the fans of Bob Orton and Casey and just incredible, just the wrestling fans.
And Funkenstein.
Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, the fans of Warriors of Wrestling. Thank you for coming out, making us have a successful business venture.
Yes.
All in all, we all had a great time, and we were happy to see all the fans, and we were happy to see smiling faces because they got to see Bob Orton and Casey and Justin. So,
and guys, just remember, nothing's finalized, but we do plan on bringing Bob back in March. So
it might be the Bob and Bonnie tour.
It might. Remember, Queens, New York.
Yep.
The big event.
Well, let's not go too fast because we still got the big event on November 14th.
That's exactly it. November 14th, big event.
But before we even get there, next Sunday in Woodbury Heights, New Jersey, WrestleFest. Look it up on Facebook. We'll be bringing former ECW television champion Jason Knight, also Joey B from Warriors of Wrestling, and of course we'll be there with the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. And then again, November 14th, we'll be at big event in Queens, New York, with Justin Credible, Casey Carlisle, and former TV champion from TNA.